Operations, Bloodstar. What if we all like started turned around? I kind of don't hate that.
All right. Hey, y'all. Welcome to another installment of Illage Vidiot Studios, Charlotte's very own DIY studio for DIY artists. We're happy to be here today with a group of ghostly ghouls of some friends of ours, phantom friends. We're gonna jump on over to them, and then we'll swing back for an interview afterwards. But enjoy some lovely tunes from Phantom Friends.
Some faded existence, navigating the night sky. And as we fall to the distance, love-soaked tears in bottles by the bedside. Memories can be so cruel, a spectral image of what once was goes in the mind. It happened to me from the lens of the red eye. Serpentine from shadows in the moonlight, in the moonlight, tempting fate's unkind, and it's not right, and it's not right. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Are you sleeping, or am I? It was a charmed adolescence, a paramour's paradise, until the days our generation's heroes died. Reminisce on the old days, Elysium advice. Reconsider notions from insights exercise, insights exor. Serpentine from shadows in the moonlight, in the moonlight. Tempting fate's unkind, yet it's not right, yet it's not right. Jerico, why'd you leave it all this way? Jerico, it all still feels the same. Trapped alone with all these troubles, carry on your wicked ways. Left alone inside a bubble, it's all the same. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Are you sleeping, or am I? A second chance for a new beginning. How did I get here from there? A trip slipped from lucidity. I fell quick to the colony. To the colony. Hey! 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 yourself up. There's nothing you should change. Polarization of a frenzied nation shame. Can you feel it? I feel nothing at all. Time is a circle that we always been this way. And you dream of a better day, where it all just fades away. And you dream of a better day, where it all just fades away. And you dream of a better day, where it all just fades away. And you dream of a better day, where it all just fades away. And you dream of a better day, where it all just fades away. She's got the weight of the world on her shoulders. Children grow up and they get colder and colder. She gets a tickle up her spine when it holds her. Yeah, she's got something to prove. It's leading to murder. Yeah, to murder. Something old was something new inside our hearts, and anger grew. Waking up, her eyes so dim. When did her town become so grim? Troubles arose and we'll clean the streets. So get up now and get on your feet. Clear your head and we'll hit the road. She'll fix this world, yeah, she'll build that road. She's got the weight of the world on her shoulders. disappear as fast as I can. Always remember the secrets inside. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide. Come to my place and I'll be your man. I'll disappear just as fast as I can. Always remember the secrets inside. There's nowhere to run, yeah, there's nowhere to hide. Come to my place and I'll be your man. Then I'll disappear just as fast as I can. Always remember the secrets inside. There's nowhere to run, yeah, there's nowhere to hide. Come to my place and I'll be your man. Then I'll disappear just as fast as I can. Always remember the secrets inside. There's nowhere to run and there's nowhere to hide. She's got the weight of the world on her shoulders. Children grow up and they get colder and colder. She gets a tingle of the spine and over. Yeah, yeah. She's got something to prove. It's leading to later. To later. How you guys doing out there on the internet?
Woo!
I don't know about you guys, but I like to sit on the couch and watch a lot of YouTube, so it feels good to be contributing on the other side of that for once.
Content creators.
Content creators, yeah. I'm a content, I just engulf the content.
Consume more than
consumer. I'm a content consumer, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if you're in the crowd right now or like at home on the couch, go ahead and take 3 steps forward.
Yeah.
Get a little closer.
Couch, you know, we got this is our last song. It's gonna be a long one.
Yeah. Your last chance to get
Let's
in.
have fun with it, right? Seduced by the sounds, an effigy of appetite lurks in the air tonight. I stand undiscovered. They tell us what they do is right, but never mention oversight. I won't live until I write my own damn song. You will sing its tune as angels trumpets. Power reigning over me. I strive for who I am meant to be. I'm a partner that's lost in the night. Into this effigy, my introspective enemy. I won't die until I write my own damn song. You will sing its tune as angels trumpets. Vagabond, all us, and they are not one of us, and they are not like us, and they are not one of us. I move through you, camouflage, a vagabond, all disconsolate. Feel the pain, I'm on pain. I move through you, camouflage, a vagabond, all disconsolate. Feel the pain, I'm on pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been the Phantom Friends. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Everybody out.
Great job, y'all. Stay around for our interview. We'll be back really shortly.
Richie doesn't know that we're filming a documentary. I didn't tell him yet, but we'll see what happens.
Are we doing like the office style? Are we doing the talking headshots? I have a lot to say about Dom.
Is it hard to hear when I do that?
Wow. Can you even believe Harrison? Because I cannot. This guy's over here just bopping the toms, bopping the toms. Like, we're not important? I can't even begin to tell you how infuriating it is for all of us.
Richie wrote most of the lyrics.
It was written during quarantine about the repetitive kind of situation where you wake up and everything kind of seems like it's the same old every single day over and over again. It's written from the point of view of you're laying in bed and you just woke up, you know your phone's going off, you're gonna like check fucking Instagram or whatever. That mental space right there where your eyes are still closed but you just woke up, your phone's right there.
When like you know that the noise is there, but you just like close your eyes and you think about a better day and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get there. Like 2 weeks I go on vacation. Whatever that space is for you, you think ahead to like when you're through all this shit.
I think it was just like you're young and you really feel like the world is not what you want it to be and you have all these dreams and a little bit about frustration trying to reach those dreams, how to get there.
That makes me think of the feeling of there's going to be some brighter pastures to look forward to when you're kind of like at a low point.
Possible to get like a little recorder to record the rain that's going on right now and like have this in the track? That'd be really fun to, yeah, just like literally this is the
beginning of the
perfect
song
time.
or something?
Yeah, beginning or end or just somewhere, maybe in a bridge. It's raining. We're trying to get the rain. It's totally raining. Ah! Does it sound like it's raining?
It does. It sounds like it's raining.
You gonna do some man on the street interviews?
Rain, how do you feel today?
I'm so happy.
A lot of people have expressed your drip is insane.
Wait, he's actually recording right now.
Sound the loudest, you know? Let's go over here.
It's probably the tree.
There you go. Right there.
And you dream of a better day where it all just fades away. And you dream of a better day where it all just fades away. And you dream of a better day where it all just fades away.
That's pretty killer.
God damn, boys.
Now on their way out of the solar system, driven by man's irresistible urge, unrelenting desire to know what's out there beyond the moon. Interstellar space is not empty. It teems with vast interacting forces and energies, with colors, sounds, and waves, all part of that unimaginably large entity we call the universe. Consider these facts. There are more stars than there are grains of sand on Earth. 150 billion of them. It takes 1 1/3 seconds for light to travel from Earth to the moon. 8 minutes to reach the sun, 93 million miles away. But to reach the nearest major star beyond the sun would take 4 years. To reach the edge of our galaxy, the Milky Way, would take more than 2 million years. There are things out there still shaping the universe, though invisible to us.
There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the middle of it all. And
The existence of so-called black holes, a widely accepted theory that when a star compresses and dies, its surface gravity is so tremendous, not only the star, but everything else around it is pulled into a no-visible light black hole.
We have not proved that we have a black hole. We have not seen a black hole, but we have visualized many of the things that theoreticians who have worried about active galaxies have said must be there. This is the first picture that really shows that they're there. They're there on scales of size and scales of time that tell us they must have to do with the black hole itself in the center. If we can get the velocity right here in the innermost bit of this picture, if we can measure the speeds there, we can really tell you whether there's a black hole in the center or not.
There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the middle of it all.
In fact, much of the universe is dark matter that can't be seen. Even with the new technologies, little more than 10% of the universe has ever been observed by man.
I think even to astronomers, the size of the universe is a bit overwhelming. We talk about light years, a natural unit of measure, but it's about 9 million miles. I don't know how you feel about that. I know what 25,000 is. I've gone around the Earth.
Earth is but a speck in the universal ocean, which is why some scientists believe some sort of living organism may exist elsewhere.
One of the astonishing things about our current knowledge of the physical universe, the universe you can touch and feel and test with or without instruments, is that when we find what we call basic physical processes, we then find those same processes wherever we look in the universe. That being the case, we would expect in this very nearly infinite universe that there are other circumstances like the Earth where the same laws will be operating and will have produced some form of life.
According to what we now believe, the universe began its existence as a dense, hot globule of gases as far back as 18 billion years ago. Those unstable gases exploded in the most gigantic and catastrophic explosion of all time, the Big Bang.
We now have a theory of the universe that goes from creation to now, and we might be able to predict a lot about the universe. We can really say what's going to go on in the universe.
The most distant galaxies seen with light and radio telescopes formed 2 billion years ago. But NASA's Cosmic Background Explorer spacecraft looks at radiation, represented by these colors, that is the remnants of light from material that existed a mere fraction of that time after the Big Bang. The scientists found that the radiation is not uniform, as they first thought, but it appears in complex patterns.
This is the holy grail that cosmologists have been chasing for some 25 years. These fluctuations that they found give evidence for the primeval lumpiness that led to the...
Welcome back. Glad to be here with our Phantom friends. That was a great set, y'all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was
Thank
very
you for
fun.
coming and playing with us.
Oh, yeah.
So this set is a new thing for y'all. You're going to be releasing this on an album. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh yeah, we're working with our fantastic sound engineer Jess, who's behind the camera right now, helping us be our little
mastermind behind it, but this is the first part of potentially a 3-part kind of like concept, not like albums, describing the plot of a protagonist, Jericho, kind of stealing elements from Star Wars and Lord of the Rings and the Bible and a lot of other.
Don't tell them. That's a secret.
That's it.
The Bible's new. I didn't take anything from the Bible. That was you, dog.
something.
Just
all
the
this
name.
stuff. Let's make our own story with it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
As long as it's space opera nonsense, everyone seems to be on board. And that's
Exactly.
kind of what we're shooting for.
Trying to lean more into the proggy roots.
Yeah.
So it's more of a story, an overall story, than it is an album of individual songs.
Yes.
And this is a new approach that y'all have taken to putting an album together. Can you talk to me a little bit about how that's gone and how it's a little
Harrison
bit different?
actually is like the plot mastermind here.
So we started this journey like a year and a half change ago, and the idea was to kind of get away from just the generic, like, rudimentary inspirations behind songwriting. Like 90% of songs are about like this girl that you love and you just can't get, or something, or vice versa. And we wanted to pull some inspiration from something that could just be from a whole nother world, right? And an infinite amount of something to write about that didn't have to do with American politics and didn't have to do with the long for love and didn't have to do with money and just had to do with some dope story that we were really inspired to write some rock songs about.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's really fun. I like this. I like that approach, you know?
Yeah.
There is
it's been
also
fun. It's unlocked a lot for us, I think.
Yeah, we do play with the themes of like corruption, finding one's identity. There's a lot of themes that we're touching into that we're taking inspiration from a lot of really good sources for it. But then also, like Tom was saying, like kind of creating our own narrative. We're hoping this is like a huge thing that eventually opens up more. So the idea is we're going to come out. Right now, the plan is this 4-song EP that's essentially the intro EP to the 3-part album situation. And then after that, we can have longer, more full-length concepts to really dive in more into the plot and build out the narratives.
Yeah, well, that's fantastic. We have a couple of questions from our online friends.
We do.
Let's see.
Online friends.
Our online friends.
Crane.
We had one person say that they were really glad that you finally made it to YouTube so that they could experience listening to you live while being fully naked. So congratulations on that.
I feel like I know who that is, and I'm okay without.
It's a
saying it
first.
out loud.
That's a first.
There
go
have been
around.
naked people at our
Yeah,
concerts,
yeah.
so it's none of them. We can do process of elimination
This is
here.
true.
and
This is
You can
true.
come naked to our shows. You just can't come back.
It's on you. You know, like we're not gonna-
It's a one-time deal.
We're not
It's
responsible.
really the venue's
You
discretion
do
at
anything
that
at
point.
least once, you know.
You'll be on
you know.
the lam officially.
Yeah. Someone was asking about your hair routine, Richie. So in
Okay.
fact, several people were commenting
Oh
on
my
that. So if
So legitimately, I have gone on Reddit. Okay, I'll be totally transparent here. Okay, I've gone on Reddit. I'm subscribed to our fine hair because I got a
Ooh.
little thin hair. Like it's thin follicles, and I have I buy some like bougie shampoo. I don't know what it's called. It's called like Au Jus or something, but it's like
Mane and tail.
$40 for
Head
like
and
Mane and
shoulders.
tail's the real thing. And then just the 7-second
toes.
detangling spray, and then have you
timed it?
Absolutely, I have a stopwatch in the bathroom. It's for pooping and then also for the 7-second detangler. Yeah,
Hey, this is
trying to
PG.
speed
You
run.
stop.
I'm trying to
Never talking
speed
about
run the
poop.
speed runs. If you
That's
know
why
what I'm saying.
7 at best.
So someone was asking, are you the Phantoms and then your audience is the friends, or are you
does
the
the
band
audience
and you
think?
are friends with they're asking. I'm
They-
only the messenger here.
I think we should leave it up to them the way like Seal lets everyone interpret like the third line of that song from A Kiss from a Rose. Is it Gray or Graves? No one really knows.
Nobody knows.
No one really knows. He won't even
We
say.
know.
Spectral
We know,
homies.
probably.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
phantemic pals.
Yeah.
Yeah. The answer is I don't know.
We've never answered that question for ourselves. So like whatever y'all think in the chat, we're super excited. to
Yeah.
hear what you think.
Y'all hit the chat and hash it out, and
But-
then by the end of the video, I'm sure the
We'll have
the
it figured
people
out.
here will have an answer. Which
Bonus
is
points for using like Plato's allegory of the cave.
Right. For using Star Wars references and Bible,
Bible.
references,
Apparently.
and you know,
Apparently the
yeah.
Bible too.
Yeah.
Bloodstar Moon has
Yeah.
biblical references.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
You're behind the drums. It's not
Something
your
about
fault.
shellfish.
Yeah, he's like wearing 2 different types of linen, and then he gets sent straight to hell. That's what the song's about.
So, do y'all have any shows coming up that you'd like to plug?
Dumb.
I think we've got something at Snug on July 10th.
Very
Can't
specific
remember
for
who
you to
we're playing
think
with
if
off the
we're
top
doing
of
it
my
or not.
head, but we will be posting about it when we get there.
Yeah.
But we aren't booking shows heavily right now because Quinn is about to have a baby.
Oh.
Bam, bam, bam. I am?
Right now, live
no,
on camera.
it's certainly on the way. The due date's towards the end of this month, but you know how that works. Any day now.
Right.
Hoping for a July 7th birthday, selfishly.
It's not making it that far. Yeah.
I'll put something in your water.
You're welcome to it. My deed has been done already, so. No, very excited. Me and my partner are really looking forward to it. I think at this point we're just like ready to let it happen. We've done all the prepping. Harrison's great on giving me fatherly advice because he just had a kid not too long ago himself.
Yeah.
So it's my turn now.
It is, dude. You're up. You got this, though.
It'll be fine. We're super prepared. We got a lot of support from our friends and family. Tons and tons of non-blood related uncles and aunts out here for sure.
Super fun new chapter for sure.
Absolutely.
Just like y'all are doing in your band life as well with this new album coming out pretty soon, huh?
Yeah, and I think show-wise, we are planning an album release for this before the end of the year. I'm not going to throw a date out right now because the number one rule in a band is you never book an album release show if you don't have the album ready, right?
That's a pretty
so
good
we're
rule.
like this close. We're this close,
Pretty good
but
rule.
we're not going to release a date yet, and we've already talked to a few other bands about, doing a pretty big show together. So we're really excited about that. We're really focused on honing in the last little details in this, finishing up, and then hitting the road, whether it's, touring for a few weeks or just some modest touring with this, and then we are already 2 out of 5 songs written on part B, so hopefully, we get some album release, get some time in with that, and then we can spend the time in the winter finishing that up, kind of hitting the studio with part B near, Q2 next year, I think, is the goal. Sound about right?
Yeah, Q2.
Synergy.
Right, yeah.
Q2 number B.
We're going to have to align on that later, but
I'm really looking forward to moving the
But
needle.
more importantly, there will be an album release show at the end of this year. We do not have a date right now, but that will be a big deal.
Well, great,
and
yeah.
We'll have a lot of fun with it. Anyway.
Yes.
A lot of
Good job.
exciting things coming up on the horizon, and really great energy, you guys. Thank you again so much for coming out and playing with us.
Dude,
We
y'all
love
are
having you.
superstars here. Like, honestly, this was so sick and so fun.
Definitely. Thank you
and
so
it's a great
much.
opportunity. Like, I think we all are like very appreciative of like everyone behind the camera and the one person in front of the camera.
Round of applause for Illage
helping this
Vidiot.
happen. Yeah,
Seriously.
right.
Aw,
Oh
thank
my God,
you.
this is so sick. Like,
Yeah.
it's about time. Like, Charlotte had something along these lines happening on such, especially on such a well-produced, like well thought out, just well done situation. It's amazing. It's really cool.
Josh has worked really hard to bring this to light. And,
It shows.
It definitely shows. If you're a
Thank you.
band in the North Carolina, South Carolina area, you should definitely try and book
Yeah,
this.
please.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, if you have any interest in being a part of Illage Vidiot, we would love to have you in front of the camera, behind the camera. We're looking for all types, all kinds of artists and weirdos to come out here and do their thing.
Fully clothed.
But I mean, big
Illage
big
Vidiot
thank
after
you to
dark.
the people in the back room, Josh and Adam. Big thanks to Leon and Brian out here running camera, and all of our folks and friends behind the scenes, doing all the little things that it takes to bring this to light. I've been Stevie, your host here on Illage Vidiot, Charlotte's very own DIY studio for DIY artists. We've had a great time having you and the Phantom Friends with us, and we will see you next time.
Bam, bam, bam.
Thanks, guys.
Stay curious. What are we hooing
All right,
for?
be good.
What?
It's not your generation. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Play me off, Jimmy.
We're never leaving. We live here now. Sorry.
You should just kill the mic at this point.
All right, we're cut. We're cut.
Richard,